Are you doubting yourself to go to nursing school? Are you doubting yourself to go to engineering program? Are you doubting yourself to become an engineer? Are you doubting yourself to become an electrician? Or are you doubting yourself to become a teacher? If you are doubting yourself because you don't have the family history that you think you need, or you don't have the genetics, or you think that you're not good with math, or that you're not good with science or history, I am here to tell you that then you need to read a book named The Talent Code by Daniel Coyle. On this book, Daniel Coyle explained to us that our brain and our nervous system is for us. As in, anytime we learn a new skill, we practice a new skill, our neurons, imagine this is a neuron, builds myelination. There are layers of myelin. So the more myelin we have, the better communication there is between our central nervous system and our muscles. Every time you practice a new skill, every time you try to be better at it, every time you make a mistake trying to learn the next level, and you go back and you try to practice again to make it better, the more myelination you will build. So it doesn't really matter that you don't have the genetics. What it matters is that you have to have the hunger. You have to have the commitment and the discipline to go into deep practicing. So each time you practice, each time you learn, the more myelination it occurs on your neurons. And that allows, like he says, like a better communication between your circuit, which is your brain, your central nervous system, has electrical current, but then it has to translate into chemical communication with your muscles and the rest of your body. So the more myelination you have, the faster communication will occur within your body. Whatever you're trying to do, if you're trying to become a nurse, then the more you learn about it, the more you practice, the more you hear, the more you are there to learn how to poke someone, how to get blood, how to give somebody a shot. The more you are involved with that, the better you will get. So there's no excuses about, well, my family didn't go to college, or my family didn't do a technical career, so I don't think I'm capable of. No, you're wrong. You have to read this book because it shows you how like I said, our brain and our central nervous system is for us. And as long as we practice, as long as we're disciplined enough, as long as we have the hunger, then anything is possible. The book talks about famous artists, singers, sport legends, that you can see how they weren't just born. You know, they practice and they practice, and they had the hunger to become better. They had the hunger to achieve outstanding levels. So you have the capability as well to go as far as you want to, with hunger, with deep practice, and with master coaching. That's another one. Master coaching, he studied those teachers that were on talent hotbeds and see how they treated the students through the process of learning, you know, whatever skill, even if it was playing the piano or singing or playing a sport. He analyzed and he studied how the teachers guided them. So if you feel like you don't have people that is encouraging you, you can become your own coach. You can encourage yourself. You can tell yourself, we can do it. You know, we got it. We have the skills. Or we're going to develop, you know, new habits. We're going to develop a new schedule that is going to kind of allow you to study more, to learn more, or to practice more. I know if you're in high school, your high school's teachers love you. You know, they care and they're there for you. And they want you to be an outstanding citizen. They want you to follow your dreams, and they want the best for you. If you are in college, professors are way more quiet, but they have office hours, so don't be afraid of them. If you are taking science classes and you feel like you would like to pursue that area, you can go to their office hours and just ask, hey, I would like to go to nursing school. What do I do? Or what do you think about, this school or that school? Don't be afraid to ask. I know we're shy, especially our first, second year of college, but they're there for you. They're there for you. Don't be shy. I used to be shy, and I shouldn't have been, but I encourage you to not be shy and ask more questions. Become your own coach if you don't think people around you are supporting you. But yeah, it says that you have to have hunger, and he calls it ignition. You have to have deep practicing on whatever you are doing. That means like learning new material, working the problems, learning the skills. Maybe you might want to read more about it. Maybe you want to watch more videos about it. That is deep practicing. Dive yourself in that area, whatever you're going to. In master coaching, that means the way you either talk to yourself, like don't be so hard on yourself whenever you fail a test. Maybe you can be a little bit kinder to yourself and be like, oh my goodness, I have to learn the way of studying. That's a big skill you have to develop at the beginning of college, how to study. That might take you a semester or two to figure out, how do I learn better? Is it through flashcards? Is it just PowerPoints? It's like you're gonna have to learn to figure out how you learn better, how you study better. So don't be too hard on yourself, but that's part of master coaching that you're going to need to develop. If you're trying to learn a new sport, you can do it. It's like, as long as you put in the effort, as long as you put in your deep practice. Think of that myelination. Oh, every time I learn, every time I practice, neurons are happy because there is thicker layers of myelination every time you learn or try to better that skill. And with more myelination, think of it, better communication, faster communication. You're going to be able to answer and respond, or just practice. If you need to give somebody a shot, you're going to lose the fear, the more you practice. So yeah, your high school teachers are for you. Your college professors are, like I said, they're more quiet, but they have office hours that they're committed to for students. I would like to mention that a quote that he mentions on the book that is called, it's not called, but it says, "Excellence is a habit," by Aristotle. So you will have to start changing your habits for new habits that will serve you, that will help you get to where you want to go. Now, with this information, I would like to add my special sauce. Most of you, I'm just guessing, I'm not for sure, are motivated to find financial freedom. And that's why you're pursuing that career, because you want to be financially free. And that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. That's the vehicle that you're taking, that is going to motivate you to finish college or to finish the technical career. That's fine. I would just like to advise you that don't forget your spiritual life, because sometimes we just focus so much on trying to get through college or trying to get through the technical career that we forget that we also have a spiritual life. We have an academic life. We have a professional life. So don't forget to learn to be a little bit more centered, which I know you're very young right now, but sometimes when you're young, we focus on one thing and we kind of forget about our spiritual life. And you're gonna need sometimes to tap into your faith. If you fail a test, you're gonna need your faith. not to be so hard on yourself. You're going to need some guidance, spiritual guidance sometimes. On your academics, Jim Rohn would say back in 1984, he said, feed your mind, feed your mind. He would also say, he would say, skip a meal, but never skip 30 minutes of reading. So that's very important as well. It's like, don't forget to feed your mind with good information. Right now, you can have, if you don't like to read, you have audible books. You have YouTube channels. That's count as feeding your mind, as long as you're listening to or watching to something that is going to help you grow. Okay, because life is about growing spiritually, academically, professionally, financially. That's just my point of view. Like I said, this is my secret sauce. This is me talking to you. I think life is about growing, and Tony Robbins says that growth and progress equals happiness. And I totally agree. That's just my thing as well. When I feel like I'm progressing, there's a big smile in my face. It's like, okay, I feel good. It doesn't matter if it's spiritually or if it's professionally or in any other areas of my life. When I'm growing and I see progress, I feel happy. So don't forget that, yes, if it's financial freedom, what is motivating you to finish this project, that's great. But we also have a spiritual life. We also have an academic life. We have to feed our mind with positive information. You have your professional life as well. Maybe you have to have a job during your college experience. But anyways, I am here for you. I am here for you, and whatever you decide to do, if you want to become a nurse, if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to become a sport legend, I am here for you, and I believe in you. So God bless you. Take care.